11 years ago, I was still playing college baseball and an MRI revealed that I had a tear in the rotator cuff and labrum in my right shoulder. I haven't gotten an MRI since, so I'm unsure if the tears have healed or if they're still there, but I do know this. As long as I do rotator cuff exercises at least 2 or 3 days a week, I've been more or less pain-free and haven't really thought about it. And as a physical therapist, I've given these exercises also to hundreds of patients, and we've all been pain-free more or less together. And if you'd like to do them, here are my 3 favorites, all done with a resistance band like this. The first one, keep your shoulders in a down and back position, press your elbows into your torso and just pull your hands apart against the resistance of the band. A lot of people mess this one up by either keeping the elbows out like this or just flying through it really quick and don't really get much out of the exercise. But if you keep your elbows down and pressed into your torso, you'll feel a burn in your shoulders like you haven't really felt before. Repeat that 10 times. For the next one, you're going to start in a similar position, but pull just a little bit of resistance into the band and keep your hands wider than your elbows. Then, keeping your elbows bent at 90 degrees, you just raise the band up to about the level of your forehead and bring it back down. As long as you're keeping your hands wider than your elbows and not raising up your shoulders, you'll feel a really good burn immediately. That one's a lot harder, so just repeat it 5 times. Finally, we have the toughest exercise. It's called a PNF pattern. Anchor one side of the band down by your hip, and you're going to imagine you're a pirate reaching over and across for your sword and pulling your sword out of its sheath and presenting it up over your head. By the time you get the band to the very top of your movement, you want to point that sword straight behind you before bringing it back down to where you started. You're then going to repeat that 5 times as well, and then repeat the whole thing as a circuit 3 times over.